I'm looking for this special reality. Okay, what angle do I need to go from this corner all the way to this corner? Although, let's talk about a football field is 100 yards, okay? Although the end zone is over here, you cannot start. When you start the ball, you start before the ball. So if your ball is out of the end zone, you have to start in the end zone, okay? Because you have to be off the line, the shared line of the ball. So now when you cross into the other end zone, you've had to run 101 yards in reality. If you're going to go diagonal over to this corner over here, if the ball's in the wrong arm, you don't get that touchdown. The field is 5.6 times the difference of the width from the sidelines. It seems like east and west are the sidelines, and we're running north and south. When we run, we will run on this angle from here to here, inside the 10 yards of the end zone here to this corner, to the 10 yards to this corner. 120 yards, that is the gateway. And you have to run on this angle. You can't run straight. You have to run the longest distance. What is the length? Because of the width of the field. You can't go east and west this way, obviously. You can't go this way. You turn it this way. Now you're running straight up. Straight up from here, straight up to here. That's how you got to do it. You're not running this way. So anyways, let me continue this. So you run with the ball. Now this way, no matter what, and when you catch the ball, remember, if you catch the ball and your arm is outside, as long as you're inside, you're good. When you come into the end zone, it's a little bit different. Field is 5.6 times the difference, or 53 and a third. They didn't make it 54 feet, the football field. It's 53 and a third, because I think they have to count it exactly by yards, but I don't exactly know, and if I knew, it would probably make a big difference. I like the way it ends in 37735660. 667. I like that. I just like that setup. Artificial creation. This ends up to connect to the moon 56. I forgot. 56 gets the moon because 5 times 6 is 30. Upside down, it's 95. It represents E-I-E-I-O. E-I-E-I-O is a part of the Jesus coming because he was born in the stable and on the farm, or he was stable and in the laboratory. Anyways, it's a seal, right? It was all sealed up. It's a ball. It's a wrap. So we've got the football field, all the way down the football field, and you get to the end of the football field, and you have 53. So what is that angle? So that's why we can't go this way and this way, because you're not going anywhere side to side. You have to be going forward. Side to side is nowhere. So that's the understanding with numbers. Side to side and forward, understanding. You can go a certain angle and distance, okay, side to side, but you need to advance, and that average angle of advancement is this on your calculator here. The average angle of advancement must be this, to the left or to the right of these right angles, okay, and that will get you to the end of the field. If you stay on any side too long, right, if you stay on any of the sides too long, you will run off the field, coming from this side or coming from the other side. These also go under the door, and they can stop the door from opening up all the way. There was something in the last video that I did not show, right? And that was in the word thunder, 971, which will then create 23, 14, will create 15, create 16 inside the word thunder, 14, 15, 16, 8, 9, and 10. Look what these numbers do. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. All 9, right? It gets all 9. The DNA creates 5 and 4, foxhole in the sun. This one is Mars, connecting heaven to birth, because 8 and 9 come together. 10 equals to 2 sides. 8 and 8, 16 equals to the sky and the clock time heaven. UN. The N can also be represented by an E, because 1 plus 4 equals to 5. 2 and 1 equals to 3. 3 and 5, electric company. U, 2 vowels. The N gets a vowel, the E vowel. The W gets a vowel. It's an E vowel. W in the U family, 2 U's, but let's not get into that right now. So now we're going to get back down to, we get 5 and 9. Waterworld, the farm, 6 and 8. 7 and 7, because all 10s get 7, the gateway, because it's 2 sides. This is exactly explaining the game of craps. Thunder. They throw the dice. Here, you end up with 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals 5 and 4, 9. 1 times 5, 1 plus 6, 5 and 6, 11 and 8, giving it to the same angle, K and H. So when they say Khazar, Kahan, and all these, they come together. Here is 7 and 6, 4, 2, 9. 2, 4, 9. 9 times 24, 216. That is the length of the gateway, 9 days of 24 hours, 6 and 3. Why 6 and 3? Because it's 6, 1, and 2. Man came here, God rested on the 7th day. Right? Did the first day he got here, is his first day of work the next day? Let's talk about 8 days a week. This is a basketball. Okay, this is a basketball. Now, I'm not going to compare it right now, or a baseball, to the calculator, to the distance you run. This is one team. This is the other team. Here they jump for the ball between the 2 sides. This is the I position. I see on your side, I'm fully on my side. What is the angle of this I position from side to side on a basketball court? And can we bring this to the pitcher's mound? Right? The pitcher's mound. Remember where the pitcher's mound is, and all the fields come together. The next thing I'm going to be showing up here is this. This over here. Let me see if I can move this over. All the black connects all the black will connect all the red numbers. And all the black numbers are connected by yellow. 2468, 2468, 2468, 2468. This is all 2468. Square, 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 square. One connects, one connects, one connects. 26 to 29, 55. 17 to 20, 37. 8 and 11, 19. So the center of 19 and 37, which is the cube of alternate current and artificial intelligence, is connected over here. The one spirit of the gateway of the 20 worlds. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 36, 36, 36, and 36. I put reflective boards, as we're going to look over here. There's reflective boards. Here's the center of the boards. Could be the firmament on each side. All right? Imagine this board is here and that board is there. You see the separation? It's not diamonds going this way. It's this side and that side. There's a hole in the center. But on this side, on the left side, right, or it's a roof. You see there's a roof here? Goes all the way up. That's the roof right over here. And this is the down building. This is the up building. But they're not directly over each other. They're off-center. That's the illusion. Can you see the illusion in it? They're off-center. So now what we're going to show you over here is all the black the way it goes through. Can you see that black? Is there too much light in here? Should I shut the light? Should I shut the light so we can see the black? See the shapes and the designs that cut in the altered shape. If you're looking and wondering why there's an altered shape, it's because the yellow line cuts off. Should I have dragged this all the way to the end and this all the way to the end and off kilter? Should I have drawn a line? Let me see if I can do this. Should I have drawn a line from 2's corner here and all the way to the 4 corner, right? Should I have, you see this line? Let me see if I can get this. I want to see if I can see it in my camera. See this here? Should I have drawn the line all the way to this corner and to that corner? What would be the difference? What would be the difference? Look at the size of these boxes. I have 3. They're not square. What would they look like if they were square? Would I have 4? What would the change in this be? How would my numbers change? If there was 4, okay, and 36, I'd only have 9 rows, but now I have 12. What happened? Did they split something apart? Did they make a center to something? A happy sharing place? They made it bigger because of the average? So we have all these designs, and I was wondering if I can change all the black lines to, can we see the red lines better? Now, let me switch all these lines. Now it stops. You see when I switch the line? See what happens when I switch the line? It stops over here. So is that what happens everywhere? Since I stopped it here, look at my X that passes through the 5. That's what we're going to talk about next. My X passes through the 5. Now, not only that, but I have X and I have Y. See over here, these numbers here, this creates here's another X, but the one over here creates a Y. I can't actually show you because there's too many lines. Let me see if I can show you over here. See over here, this one over here? Look at this one here. It's a complete diamond, a big diamond. 2 numbers, 3 numbers, 4, 5, 6 numbers on this diamond. There's 6 numbers on the diamond here. There's 4 numbers on the diamond here. There's 6 numbers on this diamond here. Okay. And this one over here, 18, 21 is 39. 16 and 19 is 35. 39, 35. This one is 23. This is 14. What is my total? 37, 37, 74 Christ, 74, 84, 94, 97, 107, 108. Now we have the Twin Towers. And guess what? This is the Twin Towers. This is the roof. The 111th floor is right over here. Splits all the way through. Where is it over here on this one? It is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 111, 111, 111, 111. We need at least 4 to go around to create the building, right? We need 1, 2, 3, 4 walls of the towers to create one building. There were 2 twin towers, okay? So that means we need 8. Plus we need the reflection. So we need 16. 16 times 111 equals 1776. When you add up all these numbers, okay, all these numbers will represent 1776. 666 times will represent 1776. Now, I know it's hard to see, and I wish I set up a program that I can make this much more clear. I had a little bit more patience, maybe a little bit more help. I never like to complain, but I'm just going to tell you the truth of the matter. So now we have these X's over here. These, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8 are a smaller world, right? The X completes a whole span of 9 numbers. This can only complete a span of 4 numbers. Why I say 9 is because above is below, right? Above is below. If I'm standing here, something's below my feet, something's above my head. As below is above. Over here is different. We have 4 circles. Every circle is worth 6, 24. Every circle is worth 24. 2 and 4 is 6. 24 times 4 is 96. And each circle is worth 10. Roman numerals makes it worth 10. Okay. The reason, no, 15. Sorry, 15. Okay, 15. The X's are 24th letter and represent 10. Roman numerals. These are equal to 15. 15, 15, 15, and 15 equals to 60 on the clock. Or 1 and 5 is 6. Roman numerals to numbers. 62nd, 1 and 5 is 6. Also represents 11. They all represent 11. The other thing is 1, 5, 9, 3, 5, 7, 1, 5, 9, 3, 5, 7, 1, 5, 9, 3, 5, 7, 1, 5, 9, 3, 5, 7. 4, 4, 3, 2, 2, 6. Between here and here, 1, 1, 6. 6. 19 would show upside down. 6. Between here and here, 4. 4. Between here and here, 4. Between here and here, 32. 2. 2, 2. Do you understand that this? Now we're going this way. It's the same thing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Now we have facing each other. 6 and 6 is 3. 9 and 9 is 9. 12 and 12 is 24 is 6. 15 and 15 is 30 is 3. And this is 9. So it becomes 3, 3, 9, 3. Because they're crossed each other, right? They're crossed from each other. We're going to go grab a yellow stick. I wish I had, if I can show you my screen in the back, you would see it a lot better. See, I'm going to connect these. Oh, I'm hoping you can see it, right? I'm hoping you can see everything. So I've now connected these. So now look at the design. Look at this design. What can we further with this design? Will this line over here come all the way to the corner here? This is the design. This is your 8 sides. This is your octagon. If I made these circles better, I mean these boxes instead of 9, they were better connected. In the exact squares, this becomes the octagon. 1 octagon, 2 octagons, 3 octagons. So now we have a section of 8, 8, 8. So what we said, 4 areas. Now we have 3 areas. Now we have 4 areas. The understanding of DC 343 is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 60 seconds on each side, 120 to the gateway in the center. Now, do we have any more? Yes, we do. We have 1 and 1 that comes together as 2. Let me shorten up this board here so I can see. We have 1 and 1 that comes together as 2. So we have 6, 2, 9, 5, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, and 6, 2 are encompassing 3, 8. That is the church row. 9, 5, 6, 2, add 6 and 6 to here. Add 12, plus 10, plus 10, 32. So this is your freezing point, 3224. 5608, 32 becomes 5. This becomes 6. 5 and 6 connect over here. Here's 15 and 15 is 30. Here's 3. And here's 8. Back to the church again. So you end up with 2, 6, 3, 8, 9, 5, 6, 2. So this is the way these boards are set up. Now, it's been a 17-minute video. My arm is a little tired. I still didn't get to speak about certain things, and you asked me the movement of 2, the movement, yes, there's designs. I'm going to get this in the next video. The movement of, and what the design would actually do, I'm going to get in the next video, is here I moved over by 2. Here I moved over by 2. Here I moved over by 4 and by 4. Okay, by force and by force. Here I went down 2, down 2, down 2. Look at my H and I, the way they come together. Over here, I went from 1 to 3. I went over 2. Now the question is it down or is it over? D or O? D or O? Is that why we have do it? Means down and over. Down and over from within. How about down under? Okay, upside down. What do you do with 7 upside down? You turn the 7 into the letter L. All right, so we're going to just get into the last one. And then over here it becomes 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3. And down the center will be 3, 3. If we hold it this way, we have M and M. If I'm holding it this way, let's not even discuss that. Here we have Z. Here we have N. When you have Z, you're moving over 1, 1. When you have N, you're moving up 3, 3. N's going up, Z's going over. It even shows it that way. Unless you're running low shoe, it's a different story. La-di-da-dee-dee-da-da. Thank you for watching Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Good morning.